During the Second World War, Bethnal Green tube station was, like many stations on the underground, used as an air raid shelter. When the sirens began to moan, the residents of the poor, overpopulated East End district would make their way down the station stairs to sometimes spend whole nights shielded from the bombs falling above. The station housed an incredible 5,000 bunks and could host up to 7,000 people. On the 3rd of March 1943, however, death and calamity struck Bethnal Green, but not as a direct result of a German bomb. The sirens had sounded, and hundreds of people were pouring into the underground station, mainly the elderly, women and children, as most younger men were away fighting. A woman carrying a baby and bundle of bedding stumbled and fell on the crowded, blacked-out staircase. A woman and child fell over her, knocking yet more people down, and soon the stairway was a scene of people tripping and tumbling on top of each other, with some becoming trapped in a tangled heap of bodies.
Help! Somebody help me! Help!
Panic spread, and people's frantic struggles to get off the staircase made things even worse. Nearly 300 people are thought to have fallen. 173 died from being crushed or asphyxiated, and 60 others were taken to hospital. The government, fearing news of the disaster could be bad for morale, didn't report the catastrophe for 36 hours, leading to accusations of a cover-up. When the incident was reported, it was announced the deaths had resulted from a direct hit by a bomb, and a memorial plaque wasn't put up until 50 years later. No other incident during World War II resulted in a greater loss of British civilian life. The disaster also saw the largest number of deaths caused by any incident on the London Underground. Of those who perished, only 27 were men, the rest were women and children. Unsurprisingly, this traumatic event has led many to believe Bethnal Green Underground Station is haunted. People have reported hearing the sounds of children crying and women screaming, especially late at night. In 1981, an employee was working the night shift alone at Bethnal Green. After all the passengers had left, he locked up the station and went to an office to do some paperwork. He began to hear children crying. At first, he ignored the sound, but it got louder and louder, and was soon augmented by what seemed to be women's screams and people panicking. The noise went on for 10 or 15 minutes. Deeply alarmed, the employee ventured out into the ticket hall where he could see no one. I was frightened to go back to the office because of the noise down there. It was quite frightening, actually. I still don't want to go through Bethnal Green to this day. I can't forget it, you know.